All right, renovation fans, we got a big box checked off on this one. I finally have my last heated element wires run down. I'm going to do a video. This is as much for my renovation fans as it is for me to know for future reference where the wire is in case we nick one. It actually came in quite handy that I've been making these videos as we sort of clipped a wire and had to reference the video to kind of get a sense of where it was, to dig it up, give it a repair. So now I'm going to make certain that I have captured all the weird twists and turns of these wires so we kind of know where. In fact, I'll get the kitchen, so I've got my reference points, where these guys are, where they turn. I'm just going to scan along. So this is as much for me to have for reference as for everybody else to see just what's been going on here. So we got it right to the back door. Got a little tight ending right in there. Can we capture it here? Yeah, there we go. It's kind of tucked in that last board. Kind of up into the bathroom here. My turnarounds right here. Got some kind of funny cuts along. My little temperature sensor. Come along, that's my power feeds in. Get a sense here. So yep, that's our, I put that one into the closet. It's gonna come out, feeds power into there. To kind of follow along. We've got the center island's gonna kind of come into this area. So it was a bit convoluted to run this last piece here up and around and down and get a return, and it was a bit screwy, but there's where the last return coming back to this side cuts across. Over here also you can see we got a thermocouple there. Here's the tricky parts around the wall in the corner. Our power actually comes in. See if I can capture an angle to get a sense. Yeah, get a little bit of where it is right there in the wall by that little notch out. Comes in, comes across. Little sense, here's our light switches, temperature control, and back down to these guys. The brick's been kind of nice because we can use that for a reference to track down, kind of where something is if we need it. We kind of know how far out these guys are coming. Comes along, down, around. Here's another one. Got to keep the thermocouple isolated from the power wires so they got separate tracks. Kind of get it a little glued to the wall. Come up, we're going to have our power for the wall thermostat there. Comes around, didn't get too close to this stair in the back, and here we go. So I am about to start doing my final floor pour. Take kind of the big grand view on this thing here. So we're going to get that self level on today now. In fact, that's my next project after this video. And just for another point of reference, I added up this entire floor. So we can look here. Here's, well, get out of the light. I've got a lot of my workstation side over here. So all of the floor on the second floor adds up to about 2,200 feet of heating wire. Oomph. And there's about a little hot glue tack every 3 inches on this. So I think I figured out I have about 6,500 glue tacks to get this down. It's been quite the project the last month here, but we have it completed. My alarms are on, they're active, they're not screaming at me. So far so good. Now to get my bags of my floor level, ta-da, there we go. So I've got 600 pounds of that. That comes next. We start mixing it, start pouring it, and I can check off a big box here. We'll see you on the flip.